up, guys, and welcome to Tuesday afternoon and the Outdoors Live crew. Gentlemen, how are y'all doing today?
What's up?
What's going on? Happy Tuesday.
Yeah.
Was your weekend everything that you needed it to be? Everybody in the chat, how was your weekend?
Good.
I got skunked, so that's all I got to say about this weekend.
You said an important word there we'll be talking about in a minute.
I don't know if that's entirely viable. I'm actually kind of curious your thoughts on that because I don't buy that, because I think that if you're in a crew, if you have a group of people and that group of people catches a single fish, I don't think that counts as getting skunked. I think it's a group team effort.
There you go.
Team effort. There you go.
I don't know. Does anybody disagree with me on that? Like, if you're in a group of 7 people and you're the only one that doesn't catch a fish, does that mean that, like, did you get skunked? Or I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, you got skunked.
I mean, I guess I could use the excuse of having a tie on and bait, the hook, and all that. I could use that excuse, but they just wasn't biting for me. She caught one little bluegill, and that was it.
Wow.
We tried.
At least you tried. At least you got out there.
Yeah. You got some fresh air.
We had a pretty awesome weekend. So this is our annual trip to Canyon Lake with all our buddies, old Army buddies. And we got up there Thursday, stayed through Sunday. We had rented a pontoon half the day on Friday, and then rented one again all day Saturday. Got out there and no fishing, just got out there floating, eating, drinking, and chilling. And it was a really good time.
Sounds like it.
That was fun. And then Monday came.
Yeah. And just had to go and ruin all of that.
Yeah, I was off Monday, so you'd think, okay, that's good. And Monday was the day we're supposed to pull the trailer down to the coast, get the boat put on it, get it over to the mechanic. So I got the trailers all hooked up Sunday night, and Monday morning, up, getting ready to go. At 5:30 in the morning, the dog's going off in the backyard. I go out there. Of course, it's dark. I can't see what he's doing, but I yell at him, and he finally leaves alone whatever it is he's barking at and comes in the house, and he was sprayed by a skunk.
Oh, nice.
So immediately changed our plans from going to the coast, and had to run to PetSmart and pick up some special soap for skunks and wash him a couple times that day and air out the house, because of course I called him in, he came in the house. Luckily, it didn't roll around or rub on any furniture, but the stench was still in the house. So the dog's good now. He's nice and clean and shiny, and the house smells fine. But the trailer is still here in San Antonio, and now I don't have another day where I can take it to the coast and do what I was going to do until the 25th of September, 2 Mondays from now.
Oh, wow.
Monday after next. So good and bad this weekend.
I got a completely different approach to that whole cleaning dogs after the big skunk issue. And I've never had a problem. One with it works really well for me. You get a different dog.
You do what?
You switch out your dogs. You trade them in.
No, that ain't happening with this dog. I like this dog more than I like most people.
That's typically the case for me.
He's my boy.
Yeah.
What were you up to this weekend there, Mr. Stanley?
I made it out with my buddy Nick, who, so I don't know that I think I probably touch on this in the video, and I'll probably like edit in some stuff, because I did get a video film this weekend. I went out with my friend Nick, and it has been like 2 years since I've been able to catch fish with Nick, to film a video with him, because he is bad luck. That dude, talking about like getting skunked, like I've not been able to fish with that guy and catch fish in 2 years.
Is he the one that came to the beach when we were out there?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't catch a damn thing.
Yeah.
Several times I've had that issue. So I was forcing my hand on it this weekend. I was like, I'm going to film a damn video with my friend. We went out to the 4-day jetty. It was kind of clear, just clear enough for us to be able to spear. So I went down, and my goal was specifically to put a fish on the end of that spear gun. And I managed to do it. So he didn't. He still got skunked. But as the group, collaborative effort that it was that we were all talking about when we started here a moment ago, I'm counting that as a group effort. We caught fish. I'm wiping off the Nick skunk.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
We'll see. I'll let
Anybody,
you decide when the video comes out. It'll be just a couple of days.
anybody in the chat get anything done this last weekend? We got Ben says 3.5 weeks to Sharkathon. That's true.
I did not realize it was that close. I
Yeah,
had no
it
idea.
It is close. What else the rest of y'all do? I see y'all out there in the comments.
Yeah, I'm wondering where all the we're missing out on all the Discord people.
Yeah, where they at?
They're lost. We're gonna be looking at some pictures here in just a bit, talking about their weekend.
Yep. I do got some video
I do
work.
have something that we need to discuss here.
What's that?
Topic of conversation. This came up, so this has actually been in the news for a couple of years now, but it's making the rounds. It's starting to get on social media. It's picking up a whole bunch of steam. It is the main topic of conversation for this, or at least it's the kicking off point for a couple of conversations that we have. Check this out. This is a thing where they are starting to, advertisers are taking billboards, loading them onto barges, and dragging those things down the beach. It's like there's a ton of photos of these things everywhere. They're getting banned in some places. I think Miami-Dade County, I believe, has banned these things, but New York, what is that, like, whatever, Atlantic City, they're all over the place. People are getting upset about it. At the same time, it's like the laws that they would have to make to shut these things down are like kind of like laws that would affect boat traffic in general. What are your thoughts on that, man? What direction does this need to go? Does anybody have anything positive to say about this?
I'm waffling on it, right? Free enterprise, right? People think of a great way to get in front of an audience. But then the other part of me is, man, go to the beach to have that pristine view of the ocean, and here comes a big ass barge with some stupid sign on it. So I don't know. I know they like pins. They don't even let you fly drones because they say it will disrupt people's pleasure on the beach. So I'm sure if some of them were floating around pins, Texas would probably do something about it pretty quick. But I don't know. It doesn't really give me too much heartburn.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not. See, I don't go to the beach. I'm not a beach person. I go to the beach to fish, solely to fish. And so, unless that thing's messing with my fishing, I don't really care that much, to be honest with you.
Dude, I'm on such a different level on this one. I would be absolutely livid if somebody pulled one of these things. And if you saw me like last year when they crashed those barges when they were doing Bob Hall Pier, that was aggravating. Like that got under my skin. And if I saw somebody, like, you can see these guys, you can see they're right at about where I swim out to cast my baits. Like, I'd be bouncing baits off of these things. I don't even know. I don't know. I would feel the need to maybe take some spray paint out to that thing and, do something equally as obnoxious as what they are doing, in my opinion. I'm totally against this. Grant, what do you think? What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I don't see the big issue like that middle picture where you've got the skyscrapers in the background. I don't see the big issue with it, but like down there at Padre Island, I think it would be a kind of a sore thumb sticking out. So I guess basically it depends on the location.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I can't disagree with that. I mean, I don't think, is there anybody here that's going to vouch for anything New York City? I'm not. But man, if it came to Padre Island, I would be livid. I would be so pissed seeing that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of those places where you see the billboards, they've also got food trucks on boats going around to people too.
Yeah. The sandbars, typically there's something anchored up, tacos or pizzas or something among all the boats on the sandbars and stuff. So
yeah.
Which, like, I won't lie. That's a fair and valid point. I don't know the difference between those two things, but yeah, that's one thing that I've always wanted to do is take a food truck and drive down to the beach on spring break and sell tacos. I would dearly love to do that.
I've seen it on pins. It was a short bus, right? But it was made into an ice cream truck.
Yep, I've seen that
drove
one.
it on pins. I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm sure they had to get some kind of permit or something to do it on pins, but that's pretty cool. That's good thinking.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Gunpoint Llama? How you doing there, man? Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Of course, everybody else in the chat, we got Scully Nation Adventures, We Go Fishing, Mr. Ben Covarrubias, Janet McIntosh. What else we got? Wild Japan. How y'all doing, guys?
Good to see everybody. Good to see you all.
Yeah, I need to try to share it out, get some more people in here.
Yeah, get it out there.
I would have thought, like, I came into this, the whole reason that I was heated when I saw this whole thing. And I'm still kind of heated about it. Like, I kind of expected it to be a non-issue because I thought we'd all be on the same page with that. It's a little weird that we're not. I feel the need to argue on this one. I really do not like this idea. Like, I don't care about the New York one, but man, if that was on Pottery Island, I would be hot. Unless I was able to swim out to that thing and I could just, slow troll a lure behind it.
And get free whatever it is they're trying to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see it down at Padre or any of that. But again, if it's somewhere else, let them deal with it and figure it out.
Right.
It was 7-Eleven is the one that set this whole thing off. We don't see a 7-Eleven ad on this whole deal, but that was the one that and I have a personal, like, vested interest in not liking 7-Eleven. I have a little bit of interest in liking 7-Eleven at the same time, but that's something that I'm like, okay, 7-Eleven, we're gonna have to come to blows on this.
Mark J.
How you doing there, Mr. Mark J. Larson? Good to see you, sir.
Some Mark.
So can I not fly my personal banner flag on my truck when I'm at the beach? Does that upset people?
God, that gets under my skin when you do that.
There you go.
I don't know. I don't know where I draw the line on that. Yeah.
Where's the line drawn?
Yeah, my father-in-law, for anybody who's like, if you've ever seen my videos, you know that I do a lot with my father-in-law, and he's living out on the island now, and he spends a lot of time. He's getting in with the Islander crew, like those those pins guys, which these are guys who all their free time is spent 40, 50, 60 miles down the beach. They get a little weird. And so, like, his closest beach buddy friends now are like the dreadlock guy that goes down to the Nicaragua shipwreck and likes to greet the sun butt naked on the sand dune.
Yeah, I don't want that out there.
Yes, but that's okay too. I mean, that's kind of the same thing, though, isn't it?
I don't know. I think there are rules and laws against that.
Not on pins.
Just keep the surf pure and don't ruin the scenery on the water. I agree, Scully. I wouldn't want to see that out there.
Yeah. Are we going to draw the line then at nudity? Is that something that we're not? Because I don't know that I support that.
Well, there is a law against that. So
no, I think you can do that down there. You can nude, right? They have nude sections.
Look, we go fishing. Don't like the trucks with obscene flags, which I haven't seen too many of those yet, luckily. And yeah, hard to explain to the kids. Drunk Wives Matter, for example. Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen those. I
haven't seen that one.
I've seen a lot of Trump flags and anti-Biden flags. And
Trump flags, yeah. You cannot go to the beach without a Trump flag. Mark, you walked into a good one. Although, you know what? Here, I apologize. We need to
put back up for Mark.
There we go. Here you go, Mark. So this is the thing. These companies are putting up billboards on barges and dragging them down the beach to put in front of all these beachgoers for advertising purposes and stuff like that. I think it is completely not classy. But at the same time, there's different conversations. It's like, does that mean that, you can't put a flag on your car, which a lot of people do? John does it. I don't know where you draw the line. Can we draw the naked line based on attractiveness? I am completely comfortable with that. As somebody who is going to get shut down immediately when I try to be naked out there, and you can rest assured I will try to be naked out there, I support that. The flag obscenities. That is the one that We Go Fishing was talking about there. I do have a little bit of it. Like I don't know where you draw the line on that one either, because I'm totally down for the flags. We always had like a pirate flag that we would fly for fun when we were kids. But yeah, it does get like it seems to be just a political platforming these days. It's not even like it's that funny or interesting anymore.
Yeah, I think it's hard to draw lines on some of that stuff because if you can drive down the road in the city with a certain flag, the flag's legal, then I mean, who are we to tell them they can't? We don't have to like it, but that's where we live. Hopefully, in a free country where we can do some things that I do me, you do you. I don't step on your toes, you don't step on mine.
Yeah,
freedom of speech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not even the other ones. I'm not even going to take a political stance. You see Trump flags, you see Biden flags. I don't even care. It's never bothered me to see either one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are stupid. Some of them are fun. It's not really the what's on there that bothers me. Although some of them, maybe I'll park closer to the numbers. Why about that?
Yeah.
Thank you. I was heated about this. John and Grant are both like, they support it. They're going to go put out their own barges.
Lies and fabrication. Go back and look at the. I don't want it down here on our beaches, but I'm not like irate about it somewhere else like Stanley appears to be.
Yeah. Well, I guess nowadays a lot of people get the wraps. Like you could wrap your boat in A&J Outdoors if you wanted to.
Yeah, your truck too.
Yeah, no, is that going to be an issue? What if I own Pizza Hut and I want to wrap my boat in Pizza Hut and drive it by the beach? Oh my God, did I just break a law or something? There's so many. You're opening up a can of worms, I think, but who knows?
It's true. That's true, Scully.
Yeah, these are huge.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they're taking up a large. If I put a wrap on my boat, like I got a little John boat. We're gonna start seeing that in videos here as soon as I get the boat motor out of the box.
You should get it wrapped.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get it wrapped. So just between the two of us here, I'm gonna get it wrapped like how Perry has a thrill ride, and I'm gonna call my boat Spill Ride. But I put a wrap on that thing, that little John boat, and you put me next to a 60 or 70 foot barge billboard. Which one of those is the more aggravating? Like, which one of those is the one that needs to get taken out of the water?
John boat. No, I'm kidding.
Which one is going to get crashed into the jetty at Packery 3 times?
Yeah, the barge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I can see the difference. I wouldn't want that down there along our beaches.
No.
But
Yeah.
New York, who cares about that? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, nobody's arguing on that one.
Yeah, I could see like somewhere like that, New York, Atlantic City, with all the big skyscrapers. There's probably a lot of people just down there looking around anyways. They're not fishing, trying to enjoy nature and quietness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if they were, I mean, God, what mutant fish are you going to catch out of there? We're going to need to get Jag in here. Ask him about that.
We go fishing. Yeah, you better cancel that ad.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great. Oh, that would be so amazing if they had an electronic billboard in like a Stanley Orchard or an Edge Outdoors ad popped up on it. If I ever see that, then I'm buying you an ad.
One of those giant ones go by and it's our video Outdoors Live crew playing on it.
Yeah.
That would be rad.
That would be hilarious.
I will completely do that. I will make up, and it'll be the stupidest ad. It'll be great. In other news, so check this out, just so that we can we have a couple of different things. So did you hear about the record alligator gar?
No.
Yep, we got a new one.
Where? Here in Texas?
Here in Texas. Let's see if I can.
That's
Look at that guy. 280 something pounds.
Wow.
And guess this. You want to get heartbroken? 10-pound test.
No.
Yeah. He set an all tackle record.
How did he not get bit off or just snapped?
Yeah, I mean, look at those twigs in the background. That would break that line.
Man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A lot of luck involved there.
Can you imagine? Look at that. That's the only photo I got of that fish. But man, look at that thing. He caught that on 10-pound test. That is a freaking angler, man.
It's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Crazy. And Ben said a big QR code. That's good, man.
I wonder how many subscribers you get versus how many, filthy comments.
Right.
I'd use a bunch of footage from like Deer Meat's channel or something. Make it look, make my stuff look really good that way. So we got this guy in the news. Also in the news, check this out. In New Jersey, I'm going to pull this up in just a second. So in New Jersey, for like a week, they had this alligator that was ravaging this national park in New Jersey. They weren't sure how big it was. They estimated 7 to 8 foot. The cops were taking shots at it. They couldn't kill it. They weren't able to hit it. They ended up shutting down the park for several days. They completely closed the park. Well, guess what? They got him.
Holy cow, man-eater.
They were a little off on the size.
Yeah, you think?
But New Jersey got their alligator.
How long was it? Like 3 foot?
Yeah, you can see a mix of that tire there. He's I think he measured in about 4 foot, half of that tail.
Cute little guy.
Yeah, he's cuddly. That was somebody's pet.
Wonder what they did with him.
Somebody's pet got too big and they let it go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wonder what they did with it.
Yeah, Mark, that's a heck of a point. Like, these companies are paying for stupid advertising, and all it does is increase the cost of, what it takes to go to these places.
All right, Ben's got the idea, though.
A barge with a sat link and Wi-Fi hotspot down pins.
Then you could actually use your phone when you're on pins.
Like, we should put a TV on one of these things, and we should have a Super Bowl party down at Mansfield Pass. I kind of like where this is going. That would make for the most epic Super Bowl party ever.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, you're right. Well, Ben, that's what a cat killer says. I don't know that this warrants shutting down a national park or a state park. Maybe.
Where was this at again?
This was in New Jersey.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, Scully, I totally agree. Like, I heard that kind of cringe. That's one of the reasons I go down there.
You could disconnect and just get away from everything. That's why you go down pins.
Dude, I mean,
no service, no problems.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly right. Anytime I go fishing, like, so it's rare people get upset about it. Even Rachel is accepting of it. But anytime I'm out fishing at all, I go on airplane mode. Like, my phone, I'll go the entire day without that thing seeing service. I could be out at Factory Channel. I could be fishing the downtown Corpus Christi.
It's a good idea.
It's part of the thing. The last thing I'm going to do is answer the phone while I'm fishing. There's no point. It's just a waste of battery while I'm out.
Well, you use it to film as well, right?
Yeah, and I'm trying to save battery, so yeah.
Yeah, that does make a difference.
And what's the secret to keeping a phone from overheating? Down, because I've had that problem here recently. My phone, like, I was videoing the Labor Day parade last Monday, and halfway through, my phone camera shutting off because the phone's too hot.
I haven't had that happen yet.
What I will do, I put it on airplane mode because I don't want it spending energy looking for towers. There's no point. I'll turn the brightness way down. Like, I don't even look. If I'm out in the sun, I can't see the screen anyway, so I just go by feel on it. And that tends to save the battery and doesn't, use up so much juice. And then I make sure that thing gets, like, stored in the shade. That thing is only seeing daylight when I'm filming.
Yeah.
I might even store it in the ice chest sometimes.
Might try that next time because, it was out in the sun. There wasn't no way I could shade it. But, yeah, sure enough, halfway through the parade, it shut down.
Yeah, I've had that issue.
Weird.
It sucks.
Hey, talking about heat and stuff, we set a record this year for the number of days over 100 degrees or above. I think we're around 70 or something, most ever in history. But it's fall. It's like 95 today, so it's fall.
There.
And we're not going to see any more hundreds the rest of this week. So, and we might even get down to like 93. So it's definitely fall time.
Nice.
Bust out them hoodies, boys and girls.
Woo, woo, woo. But it does.
Yeah, we're
feel-
supposed to be in the upper 70s all week.
That'd be
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting to bust out the seasonal recipes. We're starting to we're doing a Salisbury steak tonight, something that we haven't had in since like spring.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the pasties and the shepherd's pie.
Cool, cool.
Sounds good.
Getting that time of the year.
I was fully ready. I don't have any pictures of this, but in preparation for this, because I'm ready for it for the first time in like forever. I'm a summer guy. First time in forever. I'm a little bit excited. I'm looking forward to fall and cooler temperatures. And I built the most massive, like big badass fire pit in my backyard.
Sweet.
It's I think it's like 4 foot by 4 foot and something like 36 inches tall or something, like way bigger than anything I should ever be burning in the backyard.
Nice.
Got 2
We got
bags
to get out of this drought so we can have fires.
Yeah.
It's a kindling box around here. You light a blade of grass and the whole yard's gone.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get that fixed too. We're supposed to start El Nino winter, I guess, or we're supposed to get a lot of rain. We got rain coming Friday night into Saturday here in San Antonio, so hopefully it does.
And we have crossed the official halfway point of hurricane season, and with the way the winds are going, it does not look like we're going to be getting one.
Yeah,
I
no.
think we would have to start way south.
This is going to be one of the fewest hurricane seasons ever.
And it's supposed to be huge.
Well, we had 2 or 3 this year that actually touched land in the United States.
Yeah.
3. Is this one on the East Coast heading to the East Coast right now? Last I heard, it was supposed to be like a mega 3 hurricanes combining, being the biggest one ever or some shit.
Well, now they're saying, they were showing yesterday at least, it was going to get up to be a 3, and then by the time it got near land up near New York and all that up there, it would be down to a 1. So,
Okay.
you know how those things change.
No, I heard that this thing was predicted to kill George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg.
I always find the fish.
Yeah, so that thing was the fastest growing. I know it dropped back down now, but it was the fastest growing hurricane in history. Like it doubled its wind speed in 24 hours.
Wow.
It went back down, but that also was there was another weird hurricane record where this is the first time in history we have ever recorded a Cat 5 in every single ocean in the world in one season. Normally it's, you get that in like some oceans, not all. And then there's another one where they started recording all this in like 1923, I think. But what was it? Cat 5 hurricanes very rarely ever form in the Atlantic. And now with this one that formed at Lee, I think it hit Cat 5 for a couple of hours. 20% of all Cat 5 hurricanes in the Atlantic have happened within like the last 5 years. So there's some fun end of the world math for you.
Awesome.
It's going to be
that exciting, uplifting topic.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
I find it hard to believe that a hurricane is going to be my undoing. That's going to have to be a hell of a hurricane.
Me too. I'm in San Antonio, so.
Be some tornado spinoffs.
Yeah.
It's going to end up being like a road sign or something comes out and just hits me in the head.
Branch falls.
Yeah.
As long as it's quick and easy and you're not trapped, just
Suffering. Yeah.
Gosh.
Remember
Oh,
that
Like
guy-
trapped suffering on the beach, watching a billboard drive down on the third sandbar. No.
Remember that guy in Utah? He was out rock climbing or whatever, fell and got stuck where his arm was caught between two rocks and couldn't get out for, I don't know, weeks. And then finally cut his own arm off with a pocket knife to get out.
Oh.
He lived. But could you imagine what you'd have to go through to get to the point where you're like, well, if I stay, I die. The only chance I got is to cut my own arm off with a pocket knife.
right.
I think there's a show about it too.
I can't. The only thing worse than that to me would be like having to suffer, like telling that story and then being the person who like drops an LMAO on.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Sorry, Ben. What's up, Danny? How are you doing, man? We're having some fun tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I can imagine like so in total horror movie like thing. I hadn't heard that story about the dude in Utah, but can you imagine having the knife in your hand and like my hand would be so sweaty because if you let that thing go, if you drop it,
Yeah,
how
There goes that
exponentially worse everything gets. Yeah.
yeah.
So
That
not
would be
only
my
are you
luck.
having to do that, but you have to make sure that that thing doesn't go anywhere.
That would be my luck. I would cut halfway through, drop the knife, and then bleed to death right there, still stuck between the rocks. Oh, that'd be horrible.
They'd find you up in that tree with that pocket knife on the ground, and they'd be like, I know exactly what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Poor bastard.
Yeah. What's up, Peter? How you doing there, man? Kitchen Gamer? Good to see you, dude.
In the house?
You're walking into a series of very weird conversations
Yeah,
tonight.
it's
We're having
really
last.
weird.
We're talking about getting stuck in a tree and having to cut your arm off at the moment, as as one would do.
Oh man, so what are we doing? I'm working on a video actually. It's been a minute for me.
I was wondering about that. What you got?
I got that drone, so I had to get some footage from up at Canyon Lake, and I got a little. I did the whole unboxing piece of it. I got a little more footage to shoot, and then I will introduce the Ruco drone to everyone. I think there's going to be a discount code involved and all kinds of neato stuff. So we'll see what happens. I should have that done. I'm hoping by next Monday. I got to send it to them. They want to review it, and then we add all the other stuff to it.
Oh, you got one of those. It's a good deal when it has to go through the review process.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What kind of what's the original price?
The price is about $400.
Okay.
Good entry level drone. So.
I'm excited to see that footage. I'm ready. I'm ready for another
4K,
drone.
so that's
I need to
good.
see it. What's the frame rate?
30.
That'll work. I'd be good with that. Or if I drop the knife, I'll just finish chewing it off like animals do. Yeah, but it's got a crick in your neck and you can't reach.
Yeah, I mean,
little tendon back there.
I'm getting a little too. I'm too old and unflexible. I could bite my bicep, maybe. That's about as far as I'm getting.
He's put thought into this, Mark. Kitchen Gamer, extremely good. Nervous and excited, flying internationally the first time, going to France from New Zealand. That is freaking awesome. I hope that you're going to spend some time outdoors. At the very least, please send some pictures our way. We'd like to see that.
Yeah, very cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't bleed to death. I would dehydrate from crying. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Lose your voice from screaming for help.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine a mountain lion or something comes walking up. You're like, oh, fudge. Here we go.
Come and get me. Finish me off, please.
Yeah, make it quick.
Yeah, on my list of ways not to die, a high fall, just because it would be quick at the end, but the whole falling process would suck.
Yeah.
Burning to death. That's what I would really not like to do. And drowning would be one I would not enjoy.
I agree. I agree with that. And I've heard a lot of people say that that's like the most peaceful way to go or something like that, but not the most, but like, no, not for me.
Mm-mm.
What? That's one way of doing it.
I heard bear. I'm shooting at it.
Oh, finally, someone's here to shoot me.
Yeah, if you yelled help, they would ignore you, but if you made a bear noise.
Yeah, right. Nice. I'm looking forward to that, man. I promised my daughter when she turned sweet 16 that I would put together a trip to France for her. And ever since I said that, I regretted it. But I'm gonna make the most of that opportunity. If I said she had to make good grades. Yeah, and she hasn't made grades that warrant that kind of trip, so I can always be the bad dad and lean on that. Like, no, those grades weren't there.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. Bring it up. I expect more than a B in math.
Oh man! Did we get some good pictures this week?
We did.
I did make it into Discord several times this week.
Oh, you're able to get in there and look at pictures now?
Oh, we got them coming up here.
Yep. I actually posted one.
Oh my! Okay.
So for those of you who don't know, this is our Photos of the Week brought to you by the Premier Fishing and Hunting Discord server. There's a link in the description below. Come and have some fun with this. Show us your pictures so that we can bring up the live stream and have a lot of fun enjoying your experiences vicariously. We want to enjoy them just as much as you. Starting things off, we got some guys just getting outdoors. Yes. Thank you, Carmel. How's it going, man? So yeah, we got I don't even know how to say a couple of these. Wild Japan with an ancient this is like a super old burial site. I'm afraid Wild Japan, you're gonna have to explain this one because I don't know how to explain that one, but it's like really old, it's a burial site, and it's absolutely gorgeous. We got G Lama with a lamb. Kaikenur, I think that's how you say it, got himself was doing a little practice hunting, got himself a jackrabbit. Agent 4507 got skunked out there hunting, got a pretty picture of the gun.
4507, that's pretty shotgun.
That is.
Yeah, it is. I agree with that. Next up, we got Jeepy Creepy. Spent some beautiful time out on the river, got a gorgeous little rainbow, right?
Looks like it, yep.
And then It Wasn't Me and Shiny Catfish are hooking into things. I don't even know what either of those things are, but they're both gorgeous.
It Wasn't Me. That looks like a scallop, ocean scallop.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that one.
Bay scallops are the little ones you see.
Yeah.
The larger ones are sea scallops or ocean scallops. That's what that one looks like.
Familiar with scallops, but that one looks different than the ones that we have here. Ours look like they have a deeper body.
Yeah, the little bay scallops.
Yeah.
Shiny catfish. I don't know what the heck that is.
Yeah.
Pretty.
It is pretty.
I bet it's delicious.
It's
should have
pretty,
screenshot the Jeep snorkel. Yes, you should have. Yeah, I think that's some kind of wrasse. I'm not sure. It's a lot bigger than a lot of the wrasse I've ever seen, but it does look like one.
Yeah, I would agree.
Oh, yeah, real quick here. You're calling a little bit early. Hunter Fox says, vote and money bag yo. So I got to say this real quick. Check this out. Hold on one second before we move on to all of the rest of the pictures. So while we are all doing this, Moneybag Yo, who we're going to see some pictures from in just a moment, is literally, while we're doing this, he's watching the stream while out hunting.
Nice.
And is he Hunter Fox also, or who's Hunter Fox?
Yeah, Hunter Fox, is that you? Is that Moneybag? Or are you a buddy? I'm not sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, I thought that was neat. I should have brought that up earlier. Kudos to you on that. Let me get back to the photos. Next up, Bacon Rider and Bon Bon just tons of good freshwater catches.
Mm-hmm. Nice variety.
Hunter Fox's money bag. Cool. Okay. Yeah, good variety, pretty stuff. Bonbon, I'm kind of curious where they're at because that doesn't look like the perch you get in the Midwest up here, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's neat looking though.
One of those European perch or something.
Maybe so.
Jay Lama. They're just coming out of wintertime. He's about to come in the spring, so he's finally getting out there trying to do some fishing out in Australia. He did manage to get himself a nice little shark.
Very cool.
Nice view.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No billboard barge.
Right? Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, man. Hunter, I apologize, dude. I can't do video. It is a pain pulling up video on these things, so I don't have the ability to do that. But we do have your picture coming up. Gunpoint was in here a minute ago. He's been tearing it up. I think this dude goes fishing like every single day. I have to extend my apologies, Gunpoint. There's no way I could fit all your pictures up. I just couldn't do it.
Nice crappie.
Yeah, great looking crappie.
Yeah, that's what we were hoping for over the weekend. Some crappie, even some good bluegill. But tough.
He was saying, and anybody, particularly anyone in the chat, if you guys got any advice for this gentleman, he's having problems because he's fishing so much. He's having problems with his, I don't know if it's his wife or girlfriend, I believe it's his girlfriend, starting to get upset because he's out fishing too much. So I know everybody here has lived through that one, and we all have our solutions. I want to hear all of them.
Take her with.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Take her with, make it enjoyable as possible.
Yeah.
Well said. Make her comfortable.
Yeah.
She's got to have the most comfortable chair. Get like the cool umbrella. Make sure she's got the beverages of her choice.
Yep.
She needs to enjoy it.
Yeah. Being an asshole will run it quick.
Yeah. Sure will.
I got a buddy that it was a dream of mine for he and I and my wife and his wife to duck hunt together. He just couldn't be nice.
I don't recall. I apologize, Ben. I'm not sure if it was girlfriend or wife. It was a conversation we had like earlier this morning or yesterday, so I do forget. You could do all of that, or
yeah.
There's that. Hey. That's the possibility.
Look, if that's a qualifier for a relationship, well, there you go.
True. True.
There you go.
But found a good one. That's how you get the good one. You have to wait. You have to. What is that? I've always been told with hunting, you have to get knee deep in shells.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at Ben coming in savage. Okay, Ben. No, not to get on your bad side. He either needs to take her, or she's going to have to get used to him not being home. Ben, you are a very generous. Thank you for not being like Ben. I do too. Yeah, I can see that. I got you. Next up.
Oh.
Wild Japan, Funny Monkey, and Nightbot. Dude, Wild Japan, I forgot to put your name on this one. My apologies, sir. Heck of a carp. So this guy, that carp that he got, he put out his rod, and then he went to put out his second rod, and this guy pulled his first rod into the drink.
Oh, shit.
He had to go wading after it.
Well, you got it back, so that's good.
And a good catch, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ben says that's what he does for a living, literally. So.
Oh, Ben's a counselor. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Not either.
So you just got a free counseling lesson. Gentlemen, did everybody learn their lesson? His girlfriend, move on.
If she can't be trained, get rid of her.
Oh. So please refer your hate comments to Grant in the comments of the video.
Yes, please.
The statements that are made here today are not necessarily those of all the hosts.
Yeah, if you're watching the replay, definitely leave us a comment and let us know you at least heard that, because we have been getting some replay watches.
Let us know your thoughts and make them long. I want to hear every word. We should do a whole episode on relationships in the outdoors.
There's Janet.
There it is.
That's some kind of carp.
Some kind of carp. And I want to say that was like his first catch or something. Or something outstanding. Oh, this was Ducky's first post.
Okay. Of course, Janet. Where's Grant? Where's his? Oh yeah.
I was taking the picture.
Yeah.
He was in the doghouse.
She don't mind going because she gets to catch everything.
That was actually her first fish of the year, I think.
Nice.
I don't think she had caught anything the other times we'd been.
I will let that go. I have my doctorate in counseling. I can't tell you how many times people have messed up their lives because of a bad relationship. They just needed to cut.
I could see that.
If you want to get some good counseling, like, you know how you go to counseling and you have to spend like a ton of money over the course of like years? Save yourself a lot of money. Check out this guy, and he'll make it quick and easy for you. You're going to have to pay top dollar up front, but it'll be worth it in the long run. And yeah, wise advice too. Like, all sarcasm aside, wise advice. There he is. Moneybag Yo and 2A.
Good looking steaks.
That's what he's out there trying to replicate right now.
Is that this year, Moneybag Yo? I saw the picture in Discord, but wasn't sure if it was this year. If that's already this year, very much congratulations. That's awesome.
I think he got that right off the bat, like day one.
Yeah, that is a beast.
Yeah.
Yep, seen that one myself. I think we've all probably seen that one once or twice. I think that's part of your 20s is going through that, teens and 20s. That was my learning.
Some people never grow out of that or mature or whatever your word is.
Yeah,
That's
some people
awesome.
have weird needs. Some people feel like they have a need to, I don't know, argue, be abrasive or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a solid buck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Them steaks look really good too.
Yeah. Had to throw in a little food porn on this one.
Whoa.
Got Macatussin and Mad Scientist. Check that out. He's got I don't even know Mad Scientist. I don't know where he's out of. But dude, that's one of those big piranhas.
Oh, is that a piranha?
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like a big one of those fathead carps or whatever they call them, but I have no idea. That perch looks strange. Like behind that dorsal fin, it gets real skinny. It might just be the picture in the grass on it.
Yeah, he's got that blade of grass. I thought the same thing. Like he had a.
Yeah, I think it's like a depth perception thing. The top of his back is on top of the ruler and the others below it, maybe.
Yeah, like his jeans were too tight.
Exactly.
And that dude on the left, I don't know, he was thinking going for that. We see that
hungry. He was hungry.
It does look like an Asian
yeah, that's
carp.
what I thought it was.
But I can see the teeth on it now that it's blowed up.
He had another picture. I wasn't able to fit. I had to cut a few pictures on this one. There was a lot this week. I wanted to try to fit as many people in. And he had another picture. We had it up on the deck, and he had his foot holding it down. And yeah, it was I forget what they call those. Pacu? It's a piranha.
Pacu, yeah.
Pacu. Yeah, thank you, Scully. Appreciate that. I thought that's what that was. High on my bucket list. Apparently, there's some pond here in Texas where you can get those things, and I haven't found it yet, but I'm desperately wanting to.
You should go swimming there.
Dude, for them YouTube views, I will do that. Somebody
That's
tell
where
me
you
where
can
the
go.
pond is. I'll go wade
That's where
fishing.
you can go naked right there. Go naked in the pond
There
with
you
10
go.
clothes in it.
I'll put a big billboard on the John boat.
There's your title: Swimming Naked with Piranhas.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. That'll get. But put someone else on the thumbnail so they don't know it's you.
yeah. I gotta keep this safe. I'll have to cover my face. Just everything else is good.
Some nice fish.
Sir.
Oh, coho. Yeah, that's pretty.
I don't even know what kind of species is it. What species?
What's
It's
the big one
gorgeous.
there? Coho salmon, it says.
No, that's the guy's name.
Really?
Yeah.
That's some kind of trout species. I don't know.
Like a tiger trout or something.
I've never seen one with that many spots on it. Crazy.
One of these days, Walter, man. One of these days.
Yeah, there you go.
One of these days, I'll be able to do like the whole Blue Gate thing or something. All right, it is that time. If you guys wouldn't mind helping us out in the chat, we need to know who is going to be added to our 2023 Wall of Fame. And they get a bunch of perks and stuff like that in the Discord server as well. But we need to add some pictures to this. So who's going to be our guy for the week? Mad Scientist with a Pacu, Coho Salmon with that gorgeous fish, or Moneybag Yo and a fairly decent one.
Voting quick on this one. I'm in. First vote.
He did say he got that opening day, right?
Yeah, I was writing in the comments there. That's awesome. It's a nice boat.
Happens, Hunter. I know how to fix it, but I can't tell you how to fix it right now. I think that is a gorgeous fish, whatever that is. And
It is.
I am not even kidding about jumping
I agree.
into literally and figuratively Pacu. I am all about that. But dude, that buck.
Yeah.
Farmer,
Yeah,
you have
every other
excellent
one,
taste.
maybe B gets it for me, but that buck is just,
First one of the year.
yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, let me check this out real quick. Is that our first buck of the year here?
No,
He's got
Moneybag-
other ones from earlier.
Yeah, Moneybag Yo's got the one on the top left.
But that
Oh, yeah.
is our first buck of this 2023 season.
Yeah.
I know Zane was all mad about that. He wanted us to have more red meat on there. So,
Well, it looks like you're going to add some.
dude, I think we are. It's kind of a runaway.
Yeah, it is a runaway.
Gonna go ahead and call it, man. Hunter, congratulations, dude. You are the newest and latest winner of the 2023 Photographer of the Week award. We're gonna throw you up back on the Wall of Fame. Looking forward to seeing more from you. Good luck today. I hope we're not too loud for you. We need a throwback picture week. Don't know how many when last year didn't make it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we'll work on that. There's so many pictures. It's hard to sort through, but you're not wrong. But guys, thank you for everyone voting. Thank you for everyone who submitted. If you want to get in on this, please go to the Premier Hunting and Fishing Discord server. Link down in the description down below. We'd love to see your pictures. Get in on that. We have some fun with it. Gentlemen, and everybody in the chat, what are we going to be doing this week? What do we got coming up?
All right. Well, I know I'll be working on the, among other things, I'll be working on the drone video. Getting that out there.
Very nice.
Yeah, I want to see that. I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, I'm in the market for a drone.
Grant, what you gonna be doing?
I don't know. I don't have any for sure plans. Need to figure something out. I don't know. I put out the little black soldier fly. I don't think I talked about that. I did get some black soldier fly larvae and some crickets and some mealworms to start raising again.
Nice.
My first time doing the black soldier fly, and so this Thursday it'll be 3 weeks since they came in the mail, So this past Thursday was 2 weeks, and I got my first actual fly. And then over the weekend, I just kept getting more and more flies. I think I'm up to like 20, 22 flies now, and they've been mating. So hopefully we'll have some black soldier fly larvae pretty soon, and it'll help. We can fish with those, and it'll help feed the chickens.
You're getting eggs from the chicken now too, huh?
We've had one hen laid 7 days in a row. She laid her first one last Wednesday, and she's laid one every day since.
She's earning her keep.
Yep. Yeah, her sister's not so much yet, but yeah, it's pretty neat. Go out there and find an egg.
What about you, Stanley?
We have gorgeous conditions out here, and I am doing everything that I can physically do in order to try to get out there and do some more spearfishing. I'm going to be doing something. We are supposed to have storms blowing through, so I might be doing a let's get wet wade fishing in a storm video. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to get out there and do something. And I've got a spearfishing video that's going to be coming out here in the next couple of days. Easy one to edit, but I am in the process of it.
So the
See what we got. Yeah, there you go.
Have fun in France. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more from that, dude. That's cool.
Well, Japan, have a good trip.
Yes.
And keep pictures of that coming. I think that trip is where he got the burial mound footage stuff. Oh no, he's switching over. He's going from like the old stuff to the new modern stuff. Keep pictures of that coming too. I enjoy seeing those too. The bait stand shops that he sees over there are crazy.
Huh. We Go Fishing said he's going to be chasing the reds. I seen that big red. Watch a video today where they tagged a big one. So
yeah,
they're finding them. Scully Nation's going to be looking for some early pompano.
I like the sound. I might make that run. Scully, I might be in touch with you about that if I make a beach run.
Mark says he might get out squirrel hunting. I haven't done that in decades.
Yeah.
I almost did rabbits yesterday.
These cooler temperatures, it might be worth getting up and going early morning squirrel hunting.
Yeah, usually around October is when we start seeing the big red running around the jetties and all that. I don't mean it starts in October, but it's usually pretty heavy October, even into November. So let's start doing some good jetty videos coming up.
Oh man, I just don't even feel like wrestling all those dudes to film a video out there. We're gonna do something though. Make something happen. Yep. So, guys, on that note, it is about that time. Good luck out there. Go get some fish. Have an awesome weekend. We look forward to seeing everything that you have coming up next Tuesday when we do this all over again. We want to hear amazing stories. We want to see amazing pictures. We're going to do the same stuff. We're going to hold each other accountable to make sure that we're all out there having a great time. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate having you around and keeping us company. We look forward to seeing more from you guys next week. Good night, guys.
Peace out.